Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your April 2024 tarot reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, take out the cross spread as always, and I also pulled the 4 agreements and wisdom of the oracle card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off on rolling those astrology items we have in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Alright, we have the moon. And it makes sense to see that come up. And basically, at the time of recording this, we haven't had that full moon eclipse in Libra just yet, but that's going to be near 12th house. So there could be some intensity there. Then we'll have a new moon eclipse in Aries, which is actually your 6th house of work, health, daily routines. And then, of course, toward the end of the month, we're actually going to have a full moon in your sign. So definitely makes sense to see this. All right, we also have Capricorn. And astrologically speaking, it's a little quiet there, but I do see quite a bit of Capricorn energy in your main spread, and Capricorn basically points to your 3rd house of communication, short journeys, and siblings. All right, and we have 10. So 10th house energy for you guys is Leo. Again, that's another area of the zodiac that's quiet right now, but you do see Leo energy in your spread as well. So yeah, you could definitely have a focus on your career and social status this month too. Alright, so we'll keep that all in mind as we go through the main spread. In the main situation position, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy, and challenging that, we have the Tower. So, 2 pretty intense cards right out the gate, right? But to me, this says that if there's something that you've had difficulty letting go of, right? Maybe an old habit, possibly even a way of communicating, right? Given that the Devil energy represents your 3rd house. To me, it's saying that the Tower might finally come along this month to separate you from that dynamic that wasn't for your highest good. Alright, in the foundation position, we have the 6 of Cups. So, depending on what kind of situation the Devil card was, right? Let's say if it was a karmic relationship that you break free of, right? Maybe that allows you to make amends with someone from your past. If it's a way of communicating, for example, like I said, maybe if you had a harsh style of communicating, right, maybe you come forward with the softer way of communicating with others. And if this was just something that was getting in your way in any way, shape, or form, this could even just represent you extending healing to yourself around that situation. All right. Past position, we have the 2 of Swords. So this is Libra energy here. And like I said, given that we haven't officially had that full moon eclipse in Libra just yet, this might be what helped cause that shift for you guys. So, especially because this represents the first 10 degrees of Libra, and that's actually where that eclipse will be. But yeah, that's what I see with that. Looks like this is something that maybe you've been struggling with for a while, given that it is 12th house, right? And I feel like you might have felt like emotionally, intuitively, you couldn't necessarily get your way out of the situation, so you might have been trying to rely more on strictly intellect and a detached viewpoint to figure out what to do around the situation. All right, in the present position, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn energy again, but here it seems to be coming out in a much more positive way, right? This usually represents an energy of collaboration, building something long-standing that you'll be satisfied with. So let's just put a generic spin on it, right? Let's just say, for whatever reason, maybe you were always hesitant to ask others for help if you needed help with something right now. Finally, for whatever reason, you overcome that hurdle, and then through doing so, you find that actually you do have people who are ready and willing to help you. All right, in the near future position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So once again, more Capricorn energy here, right? But again, coming out in a much more healthy looking light than the Devil card. So yeah, to me, it looks like it's saying that whatever the situation is that you've overcome, now it's actually causing you to experience some growth in a positive way around the situation. All right, your influence in the situation, we have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, this could just be pointing to, for whatever reason, something that you really held in for a long time. Something that was very important to you, mind you. But again, like I said, maybe it got to the point where it was causing more harm than good for you to hold onto it in that manner, and maybe just expressing it, communicating it, getting it out there, right? It's actually what's benefiting you around the situation. All right, in the environment position, we have the Three of Wands. So yeah, this could just be saying that maybe this was something you were waiting for and hoping for it to clear up on its own, right? And ironically, like we said, it looks like for some of you it does, as far as that devil energy. If you were really struggling to separate from it, it looks like there will be a tower moment to separate you from it. But yeah, looks like it's one of those things where it's saying that it might have been a part of you that knew that something needed to change, but at the same time, you might not have known quite what. So you might have just tried to just sit back and wait for the situation to resolve itself, and that might not have been happening, as we can see. In the hopes or fears position, we have the world. So yeah, this represents a cycle of completions for sure, karmic completions. Usually I view this as North Node energy as well, which is interesting given that, like we said, we will have eclipse energies in play over the next month. But yeah, could just be saying that that's what you're hoping for, right? That, okay, you know what, maybe that tower moment wasn't ideal, but deep down, if you knew that devil situation was something that you needed to be freed from anyway, you could just be hoping that, okay, I hope that I learned the lesson that I needed to learn from there, and I'm not going to be repeating it. And in the outcome position, we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, this is another indicator that you could very well be leaving something behind. And given that this is fourth house energy for you guys, maybe this really is something that's been with you for a long time, right? Maybe it's something that you learned from your early upbringing and then finally come to the realization that maybe it wasn't playing out in a positive manner in your life and it wasn't something that you felt fit with your life anymore. And I mean, for some of you, it could just be as simple as maybe if the area where you're living grew stagnant, for example, and you realized, okay, the longer I stay here, I'm just repeating patterns, right? Maybe I need to change the scenery. Could be something like that. Or like we said, for some, it could just be more on an emotional level, leaving something behind. All right, and bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. So this is the Major Arcana card for Leo. So yeah, for some of you, this even could have been impacting you around your career, and maybe that's why we're seeing so much Pentacle energy, Capricorn energy, the 10th house energy, right? So maybe it's a way you might have been getting in your own way around your careers, and now you're realizing that and putting that behind you. All right, from the Four Agreements deck, we have Be Impeccable with Your Word, and it says Create a Beautiful Dream. All right, it says your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. Impeccability of the word only creates beauty, love, and heaven on earth. So yeah, interesting message there, right? Because you're saying those Capricorn energies and the dice and then the few cards we saw do represent your house communication. And it's worth mentioning as well, there will be Mercury retrograde, although that'll be in Aries, but Mercury retrograde in April as well. So maybe these things are coming to the forefront for you guys this month, and you're actually able to turn it around to a much more positive way. All right, and from the Wisdom Oracle, we have Serendipity. There's the artwork, and the number is 18. So I'll see what this has to say. Okay, essential meanings says opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. The Oracle's message: you've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. So yeah, definitely a positive message there. I expect the unexpected. Makes me think of that Tower card, but of course, like we said, that probably won't feel the most comfortable. But interestingly enough, if we just look at the spread as a whole, it looks like it won't really impact you for that long. Maybe because ultimately you knew, like we said, that whatever it was, it needed to go anyway. All right, the relationship message says Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. So yeah, definitely an interesting message there, right? As far as, like I said, for some of you, maybe this was even a karmic relationship you were in that you knew wasn't for your highest good. Although in that case, it looked maybe like you were going to be reconnecting with a past connection, but maybe it's just one of those things where someone who just has a much softer style that fits better with you might be what comes to the forefront there, but hopefully that resonated. All right, the prosperity message says you are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful, for the stars are aligned in your favor, and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. So yeah, again, that sounds like a pretty strong message here as well. Like I said, the eclipse energies might be a little intense, and then of course there's going to be that full moon in your sign toward the end of the month. But like I said, from what I can see, it looks like anything that does get cleared out looks like it's for an overall positive benefit. So hope it ever resonated for you guys. Wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.